Hey there, just pinging some people in. How are you? Looking. Oh, I think I gotta turn my Bluetooth off. Hey there. Can you hear? Oh, there we
Hello.
go. Hello, how are you?
I'm just fine. How are you? I'm just fine. How are you? Hello.
Sorry, I'm on mute, duh. Sorry about that.
It's all
Um,
good.
I'm good. We just opened up the room, so I was just pinging some people in
Mhm.
for a late night conversation.
Mm,
So I'm sure this will be an interesting one, right?
I think so.
Women will blame men and men will blame women.
I maybe so.
What do you think about the topic?
Um, I mean,
I
I
think there's
just
bad
feel.
in both, you know what I mean? Good and bad in both,
Yeah,
right?
I just feel like if you're a person, I just feel like personally, like it's either like you're good at lying or you're not good at lying. There's no in between. And
Yeah.
I've met some men who were terrible liars. And I've also
Hmm.
met women who were also terrible liars.
Hmm.
Now, I will say that I will say this. A woman who is good at lying is good. And I
Yeah.
believe that she is probably a little bit more discreet than a man when it comes down to lying because I just feel like men, they just, I don't know. I just feel like you always know when a man is lying. Like, even if he would be so called considered good, I just don't feel like men have mastered discretion like women have. And I just feel like even if a man would be so called a good liar, I just feel like he's still not good.
Yeah. I think women are a little bit more, we're a little bit more, like you said, discreet and
Yeah,
slyer about it,
yeah, for sure.
and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but,
I
you
just
know,
feel like I'm sorry.
that's okay. Go ahead.
I just feel like it depends on what the subject is. Women, we tend to not lie for no reason. Men
Hmm.
lie for no reason. I mean, maybe that's biased, and maybe I'm only speaking from personal testimonies, but I really feel like men, if there were to be a no reason to lie, it would be more of a man to have no reason to lie. They would just lie. But a woman, if she would have to lie, she's lying for a reason, you
Right.
know?
They just kind of
And
lie just to lie. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I'm not speaking for all men out there. I'm pretty sure there might be some men who lie for good reasons as well. But really, I just feel like women are not gonna lie most of the time, are not gonna lie for no reason. When I just feel like men just lie for no reason sometimes. But I'm not men bashing though. I'm not man bashing. I
Yeah,
love
no,
I
no.
love men, you
I
know.
love men too. Men get a bad rap a lot of the time too.
Yeah,
And
they do.
I was in the room a couple of nights ago and they were talking about that the men were actually saying that they felt that they weren't understood enough, and sometimes they don't want to be strong and they're weak too, and they want to be loved and hugged. And I was surprised that they all said this, because usually they don't admit it. Number one, and number two, I was just kind of taken aback, like in a good way, though. And so yeah, that surprised me because they were all pretty vulnerable and open about that. And I thought, and wow, we're not doing very good as women listening. I don't think, you know.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I can't I don't know. I cannot speak for every situation. I know that there have been some women in some toxic situations who have been undervalued and ill appreciated and not respected. But I do know some men who have also been in those same types of environments. And, one thing that I've learned, just with my relationships, with other men is that, you know, no, a woman doesn't like to feel insecure, but when a man feels insecure, it is extremely traumatic for him. And,
Yeah,
a lot of times, us as women, um you know a lot I don't know how to word this, but what I will say is that um a woman who makes her man feel insecure leaves sometimes a man feeling very inadequate, unworthy, closed off in a shell. It just creates this form of um I can't really word it. I know you understand where I'm coming
yeah,
from.
yeah. I do. Yeah, I do. Yes.
And I
Sorry.
do, it's okay. And I do feel like as women, we can do a better job of. I know men are gonna piss us off, and vice versa. But one thing I feel like us as women we can do is learn how to communicate that in a way to where it is still a safe environment for a man to express how he feels. Um, and to still feel respected and valued.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, that goes both ways. What do you think, Paul, since you're a man?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Doing well, but yourself?
Good. Thanks
It's
for
been a
coming up.
while.
You sure you want to go there? No, I'm just kidding.
No, no,
You're
I
brave.
mean
No,
it
I'm
that
kidding.
way, but that too. Um, I think a lot has to do with it is communication.
Hmm.
Expressing to each other. In mm, in a way that if you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship for a reason. Okay, and mainly the basis and the ideal is love. And
Hmm.
love covers a multitude of things. It's not just a saying; it's the truth. You know,
Hmm.
and it forgives. It doesn't stop puffed up with pride or joy. It's full of joy. Because it's a higher level of vibration. That's why
Hmm.
they say God is love. God is, not to get religious, but God is the most high. Well, yes, he's the most high energy source there is. That's why they
Hmm.
call him love. They call him all different things. And so, if you think of it that way, and you're both on the same page of what your goals are, within the relationship, uh, I know in a perfect world it should work well, but we're imperfect people and live in an imperfect world, and we're imperfectly perfect,
Hmm. Yeah.
and we're gonna have our quarrels and bumping heads or whatever. But it doesn't always have to come to shouting and violence. It
Yeah.
can be rationalized. It can be talked out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That and we don't really like have to like I don't know why people get so stuck on that either. We don't have to understand each other all the time, and we're not going to, and that's fine, right? That's cool. Doesn't
You're
need to
supposed
be.
to have differences. It
Yeah,
makes the world go around.
exactly. Yeah. Hey,
But
Queenie.
I think a lot of times is people will get into relationships and then try to change that person.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's like, well, who'd you fall in love with? Why you want to
Mm-hmm.
change that? Why
Yeah,
would you want to change that? And it's like, why are you in the relationship to begin with? Were you
I
under the
think.
false pretenses, or the whole idea is not to change somebody. You know,
Yeah,
it's to
yeah.
change with each other. You know,
And but sometimes like I have a friend of mine, right? And she said that. And, hey, Queenie, how are you? She said that when she got married, this dude, he never hit her. He was never rude to her. He's never disrespectful to her, right? Then they get married. All of a sudden, he's a whole different person. Like, It
It
seems kind of
happens.
hard to believe, but she's like, it's the truth.
It
So,
happens.
I have
You
one
know,
mhm,
thing to say.
that's why they say give a person 3 months. They'll show you who they really are.
yeah, we're on our
You know.
best behavior in the beginning anyway, aren't we?
Of course,
Yeah,
Yes, but I feel
not
I
me.
believe
I screwed up right away.
just to slightly talk about that subject. I don't know. I just feel like when it comes down to abusive behavior, I believe that there's always signs.
Oh yeah.
I just find it very hard to believe that, and like I said, I'm not her, so he really could have been just extremely immaculate at covering up that abusive side of his personality. But a lot of times, if that is a trait of his or hers, it is shown in some very subtle but explicit ways.
Hmm. I agree.
You
I
know.
agree. I mean, I've caught it. In certain relationships that I was trying to, you know, bring forth, and I broken up with them and told them why. It was, when you're asked a question, or with me anyway, I try to tell exactly what happened, in my past marriage or whatever, and they never believe me, you know, and but that's fine. That's their right. Whatever they want to believe is what they can believe. Um, but when you explain to somebody that you're this type of person and you display it, but yet they keep bringing up scenarios. Oh, you are like that, or you're this way. You're like, it's like, no, I'm not like that. I've never raised a hand or a voice to a woman. I was raised by a single mother, and I'm proud of that. You know, and she taught me how to respect women. You know, because all she ever was disrespected by men, and I seen it firsthand, and I didn't like it.
good
You
for
know,
you. Good for your mom. You
uh,
go, boy. What do you
so
think,
you
Weenie?
know,
Thanks so much for sharing that. I mean, I like your point of view. Too bad most men, a lot of guys don't feel that way, but some do. What did you think, Queenie? I like your picture. That looks really cool too. I think she may be I don't know. Hey, Wisdom, you better get your booty up here. I know you got something to say. Queenie, let me know when you're available to talk. I know you're at work. And Wisdom, I'm waiting for your wisdom. What'd you think, Wisdom, of the topic? Or you need a minute? You know, like we were saying earlier, that women are just more sly about it, or are maybe not better liars, but more what's the word again? Discreet. What do you think?
I think you've learned to get away with certain things. Um, well, not you per se, but some women, and they abuse that. They'll work it to their advantage all the time, and that I've seen firsthand too. You know, uh, I think men have just been this image of, oh, you're not allowed to express yourself. You're not allowed to, uh, in any way, form toward a woman. It's like, well, what part of the relationship am I in then? It's like, why am I here? You know, that's how I feel sometimes. It was just, you know, kind of shied away from just my work truck and stayed there. So I worked a lot.
I agree with you. What he said. I think that we as men are our bluntness. It is what it is. Um, I think women are very dishonest, like 85% of the time. So
Dang, that's a high percentage.
yeah, it's. I mean, for a woman to be straight up honest, like totally honest, um, to me it says a lot about who she is and her character. Um, but I have met or ran in, very few women that are straight up honest without having to lie about anything.
Now, when you say like straight up honest, I just want to know about what topics in particular.
I mean, when I say topic, I mean in general.
Like in general, like about who she is, her dating life, how she feels. Like, what do you mean by in general? Because
Going
I
into
believe
her
that,
dating life. Like I've been asked, okay, what type of woman are you attracted to? I like the woman that be chilling in the corner that's not loud. Um, and I mean she speak her mind, etc., etc. Now, you turn that question around on the other foot, we get the whole runaround, like before we even get a straight answer. And I'm like, why beat around the bush? Just give a straight answer. What type of guy capture your attention? So it's like the little stuff. I mean, it ain't really the big stuff. It's like the little simple stuff.
So, do you think that, like, do you think that you should always tell the whole truth in a relationship, or do you think sometimes it's okay to, like, maybe omit or maybe like skip something, or it depends what it is?
I think
It depends on what it is.
I think you
I
should
think
Hmm.
be straight up. Why lie for what?
no, no, don't lie, but you don't have to tell everything, you know,
I
right
personally don't
away.
feel like you should tell everything. Especially if you have been in an abusive relationship prior. I wouldn't just run up on the table, in pursuit of somebody else, or if I am in the liking of somebody else, I just wouldn't straight up be like, oh yeah, me and my last boyfriend, we got into some serious arguments where it led into, like that. To me, like there's certain details about my life or previous relationships that I would truly have to feel safe in a relationship to share. Not because of any insecurities or anything like that. It's just because, I believe, I don't know, like, I don't know, I just don't feel like everything should just be, you know, public.
That can be
I'm
intimidating
like
as
this.
well.
If you ask me what happened in my last relationship, right? I can give you just a brief introduction, right? So if you say to me, okay, I want to know more, go into details, I'm gonna be like, okay, okay, so we really going somewhere. What is this really gonna lead to? That's in my mind. So if a woman want to know details about certain things about me, why not? Why not feel comfortable to be like A, B, C, D?
So,
Which is
one question: Are we talking about the first date, or are we talking about
we just talking about
months
the
down the
no,
road?
we're talking about the first conversation. We ain't even got to the first
Oh,
date.
conversation.
Yeah, we ain't even got to the first date. We just talking just a regular conversation.
Yeah, I just give them cliff notes. I wouldn't uh, I wouldn't spill the whole thing out until there was something established.
And see, that's why I tell women, tell ladies, be careful what you ask me because I'm gonna answer it, but it may not 9 times out of 10 is not gonna be the answer that you wanted to be, but it's an answer.
I'm the same way. Because nine times
Just
out of ten, the truth is that you don't want to hear the truth. When you get the truth, it's nothing pretty. You know.
right, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That's why I'm like, okay, what do you want to know? What direction we're gonna go in? And that's why I be like, you know, be careful what you ask me, because you know, I tell people your approach determines the outcome. So that's the type of guy that I am. I don't give you everything at one time, but it really depends on what you ask me to. I ain't gonna just like volunteer stuff. It really depends on the conversation, where the conversation is going, and what she asked me.
Sorry, this button is awful. Um, what was I gonna say? Darn, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was telling my friend was telling me this the other day. She goes, "Imagine if you went on the first date with somebody, right? And you just threw it all on the table. Hey, my name is so and so. I'm a workaholic. I'm a whatever. I'm a whatever, and then just laid it all out there. Wouldn't that be funny? Imagine
I
what would
mean, some
happen.
some people, some men and women actually do that. Now, I
Yeah,
mean, if you, I come from a background of whatever you want to know about me, just ask. I'm an open book because I ain't
yeah,
gonna hold nothing back. You feel
yeah,
me? So
yeah,
now, how you interpret it, it's on you.
yeah,
How you
yeah,
break it down in your mind, that's on you.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, you asked.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that double, that's that question, like don't ask if you don't want to know the answer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
I'm
like
only.
the infamous question, one of the worst
I,
questions is we always everybody jokes around with like, do I look fat in this? They joke around about that one, but
Oh, I'm
like
gonna
one
tell you if
question
you
I
look
hate.
fat. I ain't gonna sugarcoat. If a woman asks me, "Do I look fat?" Yeah, you look a little
Mhm.
fat. Yeah,
It's
I ain't
not the
gonna
dress that
sugarcoat
makes you
nothing.
look
It ain't
fat.
matter.
Yeah.
It's not the dress
Ain't-
that makes you look fat. It's the fat that makes you look fat.
Look here, you look fat. I don't care how you take it. I
Yeah.
I'm only responsible for what I say, not for what you interpret.
There you
look
go.
here. Look here. I'm at the place in my life. I ain't got time to sugarcoat nothing.
Mm-mm.
I'ma just put it out there. If she asks me, "Do I look a hot mess?" Yes, you look a hot mess. I'm not saying it to agree with you, but if I feel like you looking a hot mess, yeah, I'm gonna need you to go work on it.
Yeah. What about the, wait a minute. Bernard, you want to come up? Come up, my friend. Oh, I need to invite you, duh, that might help. Um, what about the old question? Do you guys answer the question? How many people have you been with? That's always a trick question.
It ain't a trick question. I mean, again, if a woman asks me that, I'm gonna ask her the same thing. Ain't gonna do tit for tat, but it with questions like that, not that ain't got nothing to hold back. But if she asks me, well, how many women you been with? I can count on one finger how many women I've been with.
One
It
finger?
ain't got nothing. It
One
ain't
finger.
one finger. It ain't got nothing to do with quote unquote bodies, as they call it.
Uh,
Yeah. Wow, one finger's impressive for a dude. I gotta tell you. Good for
The
you.
reason why I can do that because I've had many conversations with women, but I don't just sleep with any and every type of woman. Like I don't.
Yeah, no, that's obvious. That's pretty impressive. Uh, Bernard, what do you think, my friend? I like your picture.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It doesn't really bother me in a great deal. You know, if you're not prepared to take what they say, then maybe you shouldn't ask. You know, it's just an example. Would you want your missus to turn around and say, "Me ex had a 10-inch dick and a girth like a fucking sapling"? You know, yeah, do you want to know them things? You know, does it make any difference whether you know? It doesn't. It doesn't just leave it and deal with what you're doing. You know, their life was theirs until you come along, so you've got no say over it.
That's true.
And see, that's what I mean by it's a all or nothing. After a man and a woman talk about, I just say 10 minutes top. Again, I don't care what nobody say. You cannot convince me otherwise. You already know if you want to be more than friends or not. I don't care who you is.
Right.
Like you already know.
I think a
But
woman already has it made up in her mind.
Right.
someone can
So
also
why
change you.
waste time?
Someone can also change you. So you could meet a person and you could have a certain way of life and they could completely change the way you live. So, you know, it's about what you're doing when you're with them, you know, not
That's
so much
true.
what you've done in the past, but because your relationship could bring out a whole new you.
Yeah, but again, you already have your mind made up because you know what you're attracted to, what capture your attention and what don't capture your attention.
Right.
So why waste time? That's my thing. Why even waste time?
So do you bring up what's important in bed to her, or in this first conversation? What
Um,
position is more important sexually? That is.
well, I had those type of conversations before even getting into bed.
Hmm. Right.
I mean, I don't put it when it comes to that type of conversation. I don't put everything out at one time, but I do go in. I do have that type of conversation.
You keep it double X rated. Mhm.
Man, it's just to me, it's just a regular conversation. Like,
Right. Right.
you know what I mean? I think some conversations that a man and a woman have are way overrated. It's just conversation.
Because I was thinking the other day about my ex-wife, and I was thinking, we never really discussed being sexual with each other ever. Like, you never
Now,
had a
now
conversation about
you
it.
now
It's
you
it's
have
just
you have some men and women that just all action and less
right.
conversation.
Right.
So it depends on those two people.
Yeah. I think the
Now me,
upbringing
now
too.
when it comes to that, I'm all action. I'm action first and talk about it later.
Right. Me too.
Kind of
Yeah.
like a okay, now let's do a review type thing versus let's have a conversation then do it. No, we ain't finna do all
Yeah. Then your expectations are either up or down. So
that. Yeah, like with that, I don't go in with any expectations. Whatever happened, happened. It meant to happen.
right. Right. No,
So
but if you
it's
have that conversation before, and you're like,
yeah.
oh,
And see
you're
now,
expecting
now
something, that's
after we
good.
have that conversation, then we'll know how to move
Yeah,
when it come back up. Like, okay,
when it come
we
back.
know how to approach it. We know what we're gonna do. I know
I
what you
usually,
like
I
and
usually come
don't
to my
like.
senses by then.
Yeah,
Hey
like
John, hey
okay.
Chandra, how you guys doing? What do
So
you guys think of the topic?
that's how it's gonna run.
I just
John,
popped.
Chandra,
I
good
just
evening.
popped in. So,
It's who are better liars, men or women?
oh, women definitely.
I don't know how to lie. I don't know. I always get in trouble.
Why do you say that?
He
Now,
just said it
now I
because
know how to lie. I just choose not to.
guys are terrible at it. They always get in trouble. They don't have the poker face we have.
Not all
No pun
guys. Now,
intended.
some guys are. Some guys are, but not all guys. Like I know how to lie real good to the teeth with a straight face. But what I'm gonna do it for is pointless.
John, did you want to say something? Hey, DJ.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about better. I don't know.
How about bigger liars?
Now, bigger liars, there's definitely women. Yeah.
I
All
don't know
men say
about
that.
that. I
That's
think men
hilarious.
are bigger liars because y'all always trying to do it, but y'all suck at it. Like, stop.
Eventually, we bust
How
you.
about
Hey,
it's your baby and it's not?
again, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Y'all are bigger liars. The only thing is, y'all try to make it sound so sweet and innocent. Like, really?
DJ, what do you
No.
think?
Well, quit looking
Hello,
at
good
my booty
evening.
when I'm lying and you wouldn't fall for it.
Yes, most definitely. I agree with
Man,
homeboy. Yeah, y'all be lying all the time, and y'all be trying to flip the script and
That
put
I
it on
know
us like we're liars.
I have
That that's
I have an
that
advantage
that's a
over them.
lie. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
That's a whole lie in itself. Cause y'all be lying like a motherfucker,
For no
and
reason.
y'all tell bigger lies,
bigot.
like we don't see you, and then try to call us liars. Like I said, that's a whole lie in itself. So hell yeah, I agree with homeboy. Y'all be on some bullshit. Y'all need to check yourself. Take a look in the mirror for a change and see what you have done. You're not laying about to go in the house. I'm gonna
Uh-oh,
fuck with y'all in
Chandra,
a
we're in
second.
trouble.
He
Now,
said I'm
back to
about to
the
go
other
in the house.
question that we were saying. What do you guys think is the number that's like too much? If somebody asks you how many people you slept with, which I never ask, it's a stupid question. But what number you'd be like, fuck no.
Oh, it ain't no stupid question. Trust me.
10.
10? 10.
Yeah.
10? Okay. Anybody else?
I never really thought about that.
I'm
What
I
about
don't think
I
it
don't
would.
even what about I don't even remember.
I pay
No,
attention
I
to their
remember.
bathing habits.
Hey, I
Hopefully,
tell you
she's taking
like
a shower
this.
after those, man.
What did you say,
I
Wisdom?
tell you like this.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't give a damn what you did before you met me. I can
That's
care less.
right.
That part right there.
You know what I'm saying? Long as you faithful to me, I don't give a damn what you did before me
Hmm.
and you got together.
Bro, it's not where you've been; it's where you're going.
Exactly. So I don't care about that shit.
I do care. I don't care who, but I do care what your status is at that moment in time. Like,
Yes.
when's the last time you been tested? You know, the last girl could have been
Right.
kind of kind of filthy, dirty. I ain't trying to get what she got. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, see, that's why before me and my wife got married, we both got tested for everything. We went together as a team. Okay, so other than that, I don't give a damn what she did before she got married to me. You know what I'm saying? That's none of my concern because I have my share of stories. Okay,
Yep.
so I ain't no saint. And so it'll be wrong for me to put that off on a woman when I know I damn sure wasn't no saint. So long as you good to me, I don't give a damn.
Right. What? Okay. I'm gonna ask. Aisha. Aisha, do you want to
Team
say something first?
Teamwork make the dream work, DJ.
Mm,
Hey everybody, how you
good
guys
But
doing?
evening.
if you was
Evening.
But hold up, let me say this and I'ma land. But if you was a porn star, you had 10 niggas busting on your face, is that I I can't fuck with you. I'm sorry, I can't do that one. But just regular shit, you good. But shit like that, hell no.
She probably ain't no good anyway.
Okay, Aisha. I'm sorry. I hope I said your name right. Were you gonna say something?
Hey,
Huh?
I'm trying to catch up with the conversation.
We just basically asking who's better liars, men or women, in your opinion.
Um, Better liars, definitely men.
better life.
Why is
Oh
that?
yeah. Because I think women, when we tell a lies, we know it's a lie, but when men tell a lie, they think it's the truth. So I think they're kind of better at it.
Oh, that's a good
That was a
explanation.
whole lie right there.
Huh? What was that? Sorry.
That was a whole lie right there. You just
Shoot.
told a whole lie right there. Nice try.
Well, that's one thing for sure. We're never going to see eye to eye on this one. That's for sure. What about this? What do you guys think about men and women being just friends? If you're talking about your wife, your husband, or your like serious boyfriend or girlfriend,
No
obviously.
friends. No friends. Fuck
No
that. We
friends.
can talk about you going to hang. What the fuck you mean you going to hang out with your homie from high school? What,
Why
hell no. What
not?
you mean? What you mean he want to take you out to eat and y'all want to catch up? Nigga, you better get your lonely ass out of here and go get you a girlfriend. Fuck you mean? Nah, that shit is not happening.
Yeah, it's
Talking,
not fun.
and then y'all try to, and then some females try to flip it like, well, you should trust me. I'm looking at her like, you should know the rules. I shouldn't even have to explain this dumbass shit to you. The fuck out of here with that dumb lonely ass shit.
It's not her, it's him you don't trust, or it's all around.
It's disrespectful. I
It's
shouldn't have to
disrespectful.
tell
Yeah.
you this. Even the
Yeah,
question of asking me, can you go chill with another man
no.
is disrespectful. Like, and if you don't know that, then maybe we don't see eye to eye. Like, I shouldn't have to tell you this as a grown woman. Like,
But
what
this
the
little
fuck?
woman's not gonna want you to go with another woman either. You know, it's a
I wouldn't
you
ask.
flip it on them like
Yeah,
that.
I
Like,
wouldn't ask my wife no
that-
shit like that. Yeah, homegirl is in
You know better.
town.
You know better, huh? You know better.
Homegirl, yeah, homegirl is in town. We just gonna go hang out and have a couple of drinks. I'll see you later, baby. Nigga, yeah, right. That's a whole fucking date. Get the fuck out of here.
What else? Anybody else's opinion? Who wants to chime in on that one?
I'm gonna stay off of that one.
You ain't
Did
even gonna go
DJ
there.
went off? No.
Shit. Yeah, that's a touchy subject right there. I mean, yeah. I've never had anybody ask me that question, but I don't think I'd like it either because I don't think I would do it. So I think that you have to go both ways and be respectful. Although I do have a lot of male friends, and I know a lot of women say that only because most women are kind of catty. So, but I wouldn't be going out with them. I don't think when I'm like, yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
that
I
would just
I got homeboys though, like I see like brothers, and I can't be with a dude that's gonna be tripping because I'm with my brothers, man. Like no.
I
Mm-mm.
feel you.
No, no. I mean, you could be in the same vicinity of them, but actually making the date. Yeah, I'm going over homeboy house. What?
Like, but he could kick
The
it.
fuck you mean you
He could
going
kick it
over
over your house with her if you're together. Let's hypothetically.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. I mean, if
Yeah, he could come through. You know what I'm saying? And all that. You know what I
like
mean? But as
like
far
like
as
D, like DJ, if you was my dude, you get to meet all my homeboys. You could scope them out. We could talk about
hey,
how you
hey,
feel about
hey,
them and all that.
my wife, she had a homeboy. He came through and shit. You know what I'm
Keyword there is
saying?
had.
You, he came through. We used to go to his house. I used to go to his house, and he used to come to my house and shit. Shit like that is cool. But when you talking that other shit, that's not cool. Man. It's
Oh no,
not cool.
I
It's fuck
wouldn't do no
disrespectful.
unshit. Cause no, that's that. Even my homeboys would think that's disrespectful, for real.
Could I just ask, Asha, where have you been hiding? And it's good to see you back.
Hi.
Yeah, somewhere deep in the matrix.
Yeah. Oh, well,
We were
good to
looking
see
for
you.
you, and I was wondering where you were. We're like, where in the hell? You were deep in the matrix.
For real. No,
Yeah.
I had lost my into this.
Are you okay now?
Yeah.
Okay, I know Josiah was looking for you before for the play. You
Yeah.
guys were
So
doing, I think.
I kind of just
you on top
left
yet?
Oh,
everybody hanging, to be honest. Just disappeared.
I'm glad to see you back. What do you think of this topic? Would you let your man go be with another woman, hang out?
um, maybe like 2 years ago, I would have said, hell no, no, that's like cheating and you don't know what could happen. But where I'm at right now, I don't think that should be a big of a deal. I mean, I
Okay.
have a lot of male friends, and then, I just feel like you should be able to be with a partner where they can be with any other human, and you're sure of what you guys have or whatever.
Do you know what? If someone's gonna end up in a relationship or end up doing something, then they're gonna do it no matter what. Because I I don't believe in all this love at first sight. I went out and and sorry, I didn't mean to. It just happened. If you're out there looking, you will find. If you're not looking, people can tell. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's
I,
the
I
lamest fucking excuse. It just happened.
yeah, like I see. I look at every one of my friends, and every one of my friends, their fucking family are my sisters. Their missus is my sister. That's it. Categoric. That's how we look at it. So I would never defer off that. And I trust them because they know there's consequences to everything. You know what I mean? So it's a consequence worth it, really. But yeah, on top of that, no, you should never. If you go out there and you find someone, you're already out there looking, without doubt.
I agree with you, Bernard. And if I had a dude and he got upset because Bernard flew into the States and I want to take him out to eat and get some barbecue in Texas, we would have a fight because Bernie is my friend. You know what I mean?
Cheers.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of maybe sometimes it depends who it is, because
Oh
there's
no,
some fuck.
no, no. Nah, we going to pick Bernie up. We going to pick Bernie
Ain't no weekend at Bernie's.
Bernie ain't sleeping over. That's funny.
He
Nope.
said we're going to pick. Yeah, well, let's go pick up Bernie. Come on, DJ. We gonna go scoop him. We gonna go take him out. Shopping. We gonna have fun. We gonna play some Monopoly or something. We hang out.
Oh,
What
Do you
about?
Monopoly.
know, I
Do you think
trust
men and women
trust
can
your
be
friend.
friends? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Bernie.
Saying
Bernie
I trust your
Bernard. Sorry.
friends a lot more than I think with my head a lot more than I'd turn around and go, I'll end up banging her, or I'll end up doing this, because that destroys a friendship. When you're friends, you have to turn around and look and go, look, there's too much to lose here. I'm not even gonna go there. Do you know what I mean? You
And a
know,
good friend's
Yes.
gonna be like, I'm not even gonna get in the way of your relationship. Like, no,
Yes.
yes.
no
Exactly.
Jerry Springer hose over here. Like, you get with your sister's man, and you're like, my sister's men and my friends' men. They're off limits. They're not even in my scope. Like, but there's women that doesn't matter at all too. And I've been in a situation where I've actually had other people's like husband hit on me, and I tell my friend, and they don't believe me. So you can't win either way, really, with that one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you just gotta kind of handle that yourself. I had a little friend I was talking to, and when I went down, my cousin, all her sneaky ass, she wanted that man for herself. She didn't think the man was gonna come back and tell me because we were friends. Me and this dude, we were friends first, and he didn't want to mess up our friendship because my cousin was being messy. So he told me, "Oh man, she thought I was mad at her forever. I actually forgave her. I said if I was, if I didn't know him, I'd want him too. But me and him were grown people, so we worked out our friendship. She thought she destroyed a friendship. No, mm-mm. But there are people out there who are messy. They don't care who you belong to. If they want you, they coming for you.
Yeah, yeah. My brother told me he never got so many getting hit on so much until he put a wedding ring on.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
thing's a magnet.
yeah. Oh, like that. Be honest. Who wants someone that nobody else wants?
Yeah.
What? Someone that nobody else
Who?
wants.
Yeah, yeah. Like if nobody else wants you, like why would I want you?
Right.
That's why people are attracted to people that are already taken because they kind of show and prove themselves to be relationship ready.
That's a good.
Mm,
Well, I've
mm,
been my missus 32 years, Sandra. There's no ring
yeah.
on my finger.
Good for you.
There's no ring on my finger. There never will be.
Yeah. Have you ever heard Chris Rock? He says men, when they have a woman, other guys are like, "Oh, good for him. That's cool. I got to get me one of those." Women are like, "I got to get me that."
Exactly. There's some
It's
women
just
out here. Oh,
that's just evil.
Now
Hmm.
that's a fact. That's a fact
That's
because
just
they
evil.
they see my ring. I get hit on a lot. I mean a lot. But you know,
Uh-huh.
after a
Play it, play it.
while,
No, I'm kidding. Big tip.
after a while, when they see you're not biting, they'll eventually leave
Yeah.
you. You know,
Would you say you get hit on more now with a wedding ring on than you ever did single?
absolutely.
That's funny. Isn't that weird? That's really
That's
weird.
evil.
Some women are just
Man.
homemakers.
yeah.
They like that shit.
Yeah. Why do they we like what we can't have? That's fucked up.
Trauma. It's
I
trauma.
rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I'm not. No home records allowed. Sorry.
No, no, no. I'm not a Jerry
And
Springer
then
hoe.
the crazy part is once that type of woman does wreck the household, she just goes back into the
Yeah,
Goes
wilderness.
she
on her way.
just
Goes
disappears,
find someone
man.
else.
Oh man, that is so crazy. And you try to tell the dude, look, she don't care about you. She cares about the
Mm,
game. You
yep.
know
The
the.
game. That's what it is.
Mhm.
I think women hit on married men because they see the commitment and they think it's all peaches and cream because he didn't commit it to a woman, thinking that
Hmm.
he's going to commit to them. Like he's already committed his love to somebody else. So all you gonna get is some hard dick and some bubble gum. So
Yeah.
Or there's
Mm.
there's no
But
strings attached.
it's a game. They want to see if they can break up that commitment. Maybe in the past they had their commitment broken up by a female. It's a game, and then it's an ego boost for some
Yeah, no,
women
that's true.
to be able to
Mm.
take another
Hey
woman's
Mo.
man. Yeah.
Hey Mo.
What's
Thanks for
up? What's up?
coming.
I
There's my
hate
man
topics like
Mo.
this, man. I hate topics like this. Y'all about to make me go home and fuck somebody else, man. You know what I'm saying? When you got topics like this and you be into it, man, the whole week be fucked up like this. I know this motherfucker lying.
You crack me up, Mo. That's why I was
I know
stalking you
this
to come to the
motherfucker
room.
lying, yo. We
women
already
are
on,
definitely better liars,
you know what
though.
I'm saying?
Let's
We
keep it a
already,
Yeah,
bean.
you know,
Queenie.
already a little toxic right now. I can't do topics like this, yo.
Can I ask everyone a question?
Yeah, sure.
Hello? Can you guys hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, feel free. Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so like it has to do with this topic. So usually when I want to like get some weed or something, I'll call the father of my younger two kids and he'll come get me. I'll ride with him to his person, wait in the car and and he'll do all that for me, right? So I couldn't reach him for the past couple of days. And the other day, 2 days ago, he had called his his uh his person from my phone. So I dialed that number today and went and met the person and got the stuff myself, the weed. So when I was there, he asked me, "Hey, do you want me to? I should tell your baby dads that you were here, right?" I'm like, "No, you don't have to tell him. He's not my man. I'm not with him. But if it comes up, don't lie, and I won't either." So about 2 hours ago, my baby dad calls me and he yells at me and he's like, "Oh, you went behind my back. How could you do that? It was so wrong." So I want to ask the men in this group, do you feel like that was wrong of me to hit up somebody that he knows and not tell him and let the other guy know, hey, you don't have to tell him anything?
Let me ask
How
you
old are
this.
you?
Let me ask you this. Are y'all together?
No.
Well,
He's
you
in
ain't
his
wrong.
business.
That answer your question.
Nah, she wrong as hell.
How is that wrong?
Go
How
ahead, Mo.
so?
What do you
She
think,
is
Mo?
It's
not.
one thing if they're together, but if they're not together and they separate ways, how is that wrong?
She's
Bruh,
a
you
grown
got
woman. She can do
kids?
what she
You
wants.
got kids, man?
Yep,
Yeah, I got
3.
2 kids with him, one with someone else.
All right, so this how it is. I'm always technically gonna be with. my children's mother.
Mm.
Meaning, they always gonna get that respect, bruh. We might not be fucking and sleeping together, but they always deserve the respect. And you should never have them out here looking crazy. So by her not telling the motherfucking baby dad and having other people, oh, you ain't gotta tell him. She got the baby dad out here looking crazy, bruh. That's no respect.
How?
But
All right.
wait. But didn't Asha? Didn't you say that you tried hitting him up for 2 days and he didn't reply?
Yeah, because he has like a Wi-Fi number. His phone doesn't work, so he wasn't answering.
Yeah,
It's
no.
I get it, but it's that extra part that you added with the whole you ain't gotta tell him.
Well, I mean,
That part
But
right
why
there.
does he have to
obviously,
tell
You
him?
don't.
but obviously, the plug was being a little bit messy anyway.
He
Cause why was you
he
being
being over
past that?
dramatic. I mean,
Everybody is in the situation. That's why I'm saying the
He was testing
respect
the
part.
waters.
Right. And you fell right into it.
Yeah, he was testing the waters.
It's
It
about
depends as well whether he's over you.
it's
If
about
he's over
respect.
you, he's going to have. It's not going to affect him as much. You
No,
know what
no,
I
no,
mean?
No, I'm
no.
5 years older.
Yeah. If he's not over you,
No,
then there's
oh,
going to. No, not older. Over. As in the relationship. If he's over the relationship as such and over with
right?
you,
It wouldn't
then
bother him.
it won't bother him as much.
it's
Do
just,
you know what I mean?
it's just
But
about
Oh,
respect.
I see what you're saying.
you know,
It's
that's
all
when they're
it's
not
all
over you. That's where it creates the problems.
it's all a respect thing.
Can I be a I'm gonna be a dude for a minute. Man, I don't want my weed man smashing my baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want him even thinking that. You know what I'm saying? But no, real talk. Street rules. You know, your baby father is your covering out here in these streets, man.
Yep.
And so you don't wanna make moves if you got a father that actually cares about the mother, just respect that because there's a lot of females don't get no respect from their baby fathers. It's crazy.
Yeah, but I don't get respect, so that's why I just give what I give, you know?
Exactly. That's why I say for what? Like I'm gonna give you a prime example. I got a daughter, two sons. Now my daughter mom, she's married. Hey, I wish her the best. We don't talk at all. Our daughter grown. I got a granddaughter. She do her thing. As long as my daughter don't get hurt, I don't give a fuck what she do. Now, my son's mom, I have no respect for her. Period. None. To get respect, you have to earn respect because of the stuff that she pulled. You feel me? So that goes both ways. Fuck the streets. You feel me? So it's how you what it boil down to with respect is also you um being there for that person. So
What did you do?
when you take that person through hell and you actually think just because that's your baby's father or the baby's mom, you gotta respect them? Nah.
No.
Now,
What
Yeah.
let's
did
be
you do?
clear. So the reason why he was upset is because, first of all, when women go to the weed man, right, you always have that moment where, hey, the weed man may flirt, right? And so, or you possibly could get more than what he could get because you're a woman. You're very beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So it's a jealous, controlling thing. Like, I don't think you were wrong. Like, at the end of the day, you shouldn't have to go through him to get through somebody, especially if you've been more than once. So no, you weren't wrong. Unless he was trying to holler at you, XYZ, like you was putting on the front, oh my God, hey, yeah, can I get a dime on credit? You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't do all of that. You went over there, you made a business transaction and
Hmm.
you left. So he needs to man up and like quit being jealous. Like it wasn't disrespectful and you saying
Fucking.
no that you don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything because I'm not over here trying to holler at you. I'm not over here flaunting my ass in front of you. I'm not asking you for no hookup in his name. Like, no, you don't have to dot down every time I holler at somebody. Like, are you keeping tabs on me? Because if that's the case, then you shouldn't even be spending your own money to buy weed. He needs to purchase it for you out of his own pocket. Fuck is you saying? Excuse my French, y'all. I'm at work, so I had to be quiet with it.
For real though. And this is the
Hey,
first time I've got
everybody.
my money's worth, you know? So every other time he's been taking shit from
Yeah,
me, you know?
yeah.
My point
Everybody,
exactly. Like
everybody,
he'll be
when
all
you,
right.
hey,
Who's
everybody, when,
respecting who?
hold on. Everybody, when y'all get a chance, share the room and follow the mods, please. And welcome everybody. Thank you for coming to Rec Squad.
Hmm.
Okay, who's next? Uh, who was speaking?
Life goes on.
I think like that maybe the fact that you said like, hey, don't tell him. Maybe you should have just been like, not said that maybe, but also you're not really with him, but you know the dude's gonna tell him anyways, you know. So, but if you got a good deal or whatever, I guess I don't know. That was a tricky one for me, but it's not like you're with him either, so sort
Ain't
of
nothing
like.
tricky. I mean, if you with him, yes. Just because you have kids with someone, that does not mean you're always gonna respect them. It depends on how that woman and that man do it. But if they're not together and there is no respect there, nobody owe nobody no explanation. It's simple. Ain't nothing hard about it.
Yeah, but the thing is, bro, the thing is this though. Once you say that right there, once you say that to another nigga, you know what I'm saying? Now you opening something up and you letting people in your business. You know what I'm saying? By her saying that, I understand that she got a respect thing and going on with her child's father, but that's between the two of them. The streets don't need to know that they got a disrespect thing going between the two of them. That's supposed to stay between the two of them. That's their relationship. Once you start going out there and letting other people be like, yeah, you ain't got to say nothing to this motherfucker and all this and that. Now you letting the streets into your business, into your family. That's when it comes to a disrespect. That's all I'm saying.
I guess it could have went both ways, Said, yeah, you can tell him, so what, because you're not with him.
Yeah, I can rock with that. Yeah, fuck it. Tell him what you want to tell him. It don't matter. It's business.
But those, what do you, how to say, what's that shit called when you have to preference something like that? That's means some bullshit anyway.
That's why I question the mind of the dealer over the baby daddy, but the baby daddy gonna be
That's what I say. He was fishing the waters. Like, he had another agenda, maybe,
got, you
maybe.
got to
Would
test the spirit. And like you say, your baby daddy been shorting you. That's that's a big flag right there for real. He can't afford it on. If the child support that steep, dang, it's times that hard. Like for real, you gonna get your baby mama like that.
what about
You don't
for
own a
cheap?
woman because you got kids with them. Excuse me.
Right. That's all I was saying.
Mm.
My daughter's mom, she's married, you feel me? She I mean, we cordial, we cool. But what she do in the streets or public, they ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't give a flip. Like we respect each other to the utmost, but that's her life. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You feel me? We come together when it come to our daughter or our granddaughter, but outside of that, you ain't. Hey, do your thing. That's just
Yeah,
my
this is
opinion.
the same guy too that met somebody while we were together, got them pregnant, moved them with them, lived with both me and her, and made me believe that I was crazy and delusional for saying,
Oh
Narcissist.
"Hey,
no,
you live
no,
somewhere else? You got another
no,
family?" You know?
no. Screw him. I'm sorry. No, it's
He
guys
doesn't
like him.
deserve
It's
support.
guys like him that piss me off
Damn,
because
Hmm.
it makes it hard for the genuine guys that are sincere.
you don't know that.
I don't like dudes like
You don't know that man, though.
that. I ain't
You don't
gotta
know that
know him.
man.
Ain't gotta know.
So
It's
you,
men like him that give the genuine men a bad rap. I ain't
but what
gotta
do you?
know his name. I ain't gotta
That's
know where
true.
he
I
from.
understand that, but what do you know when you say men like him? How do you know him? You mean like him? How do you know what him is
Well, what
like?
she's describing,
Exactly, exactly. So we just going off of what she said.
But of
That's
course,
all.
that's what the room's all about. It's
but
about
that's what he said. Been
getting her
like that.
Yeah,
version.
yeah.
That's how it
No, I
is.
see. I see your points, both points there, because somebody can tell you one thing, and then she could be the greatest, and then this guy could be the worst. You got to kind of like make up your own mind and decision. I feel you.
We're
No, no,
not
no.
judging. We're
I think
not
That
judging
isn't what the
nobody.
rooms
No, we're
about.
not
Just
judging
to make
nobody. I'm
no,
just
no,
saying,
no.
We're just
yeah.
saying that what scenario she painted. There are
yeah,
guys that live a double life.
Yeah, that's what he
yeah,
was
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
That's what
yeah,
he was saying.
totally, yeah. I'm not judging. No,
I
not at
got
all.
him.
Yeah, but I'm saying somebody might tell you like, hey, this person, and then the other person might tell you, oh, that's like you got to know for yourself. You got to make your own opinion, your own decision is what I think you're saying, and I agree with that because you if you believe everything you hear, shit,
Oh
you'll
yeah.
never, you know,
Cause
you'll
But
never make up.
women, some girls I always hear say, oh, all men are this way or that.
I
It's like,
hate that. I hate
man,
that.
all men, like, no way.
Yeah,
It's like, nah, don't lump me into something that you got
yeah.
bad rap with.
And a lot of guys pay the price for the person that came before them, and that's not fair either. You know.
That's all I'm saying. Like the next dude, not saying that she's that type of woman, but some men and women pay for the new people, pay for stuff that happened in the
Hmm.
past.
Paying for
Not
that,
saying that
paying
it's
for it.
happened on purpose. You feel me? Like it do happen.
we all jaded. We all fucked
We
up.
all fucked up.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
you got
Mhm.
to take responsibility and
Right,
accountability for anything that goes on with you. Because
right.
when we first had met, I was on drugs. I put him in prison. I lied. I did so much bullshit. So I can see how everything he's done to me would just be just a
Justifiable.
reflection, of what I've put out there to begin with. So I'm not hating on it or nothing. I'm just
See, bruh, now with what she just said, don't that
Yeah,
make you
that
feel a little
explains a
different?
lot.
Don't that make you feel a
Yes,
little
But
Yeah.
you
different
yes,
didn't
about
give us
him?
that
yes.
information.
Yeah, it
No,
does.
I still feel
Hmm.
the same. I feel
What?
no
All
different.
right, all right,
No,
all
I've
right.
got. Now she said it. Now she said it. Obviously, but my point was because she's the only one in the room. I'll take what she says. Ash has just turned around, and I've got to say, commendable. Come out and go and put my hands up. I was just as much as a pain in the ass as he was. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, good on you.
Yeah, that's honesty, brutal honesty right there,
You
and a
said
lot of
that to
people,
you though.
yeah, hell yeah. I mean, that's brutal honesty. A lot of people wouldn't even go there, and so
Right?
yeah, I give you credit for that. What about
Exactly.
cheating? You think you could get over it?
So maybe
Hell
she's
No.
no.
maybe
Fuck
she's
no.
not a liar. Maybe she's
Hell
really
no.
genuine
I
because
don't cheat. So why should she?
she ex- she expressed that and she didn't have to
You cheat
express
on me,
it.
I'm gonna fuck your cousin.
But hey, I got a
No, you
question.
cheating me. I'm just going with my life. Like I don't
I'm gonna
want no
fuck your cousin.
explanation.
But don't
Like
y'all
I don't
think
want no
double
conversation,
standards?
no explanation, no
I'm
nothing. Like
fucking
I'm
everybody in
good.
your family I can.
I mean, he did cheat on me when we first got together. So, I mean, it's just a cycle. Who's to blame if everybody's doing shit to each other over and
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
again,
Do we
It's
both
like,
get one fuck each or what if we cheat? Come on.
right?
oh, fuck no. The
Oh
curve is what
no,
you get.
If
absolutely
I get
not.
caught cheating, I'ma leave. Cause I ain't about to put up with what you about to put me through.
That's very true.
Exactly.
That's so very
That
true.
part.
Yeah. You
But
about to
yeah,
put me
in my
through hell.
twenties,
So you
Hell
don't
no,
think you
I'm
could
gone.
work it out?
if
Nope.
Absolutely
no,
not.
What
no.
is there to work out? Like
I'm just
you knew
asking.
what you, but my thing is this: he or she,
Just trusting somebody.
but he or
You know,
she know what they doing.
exactly.
So ain't no oh babe, this and that. For what?
Yeah. Let me ask you guys this. You
And
guys think internet online date is cheating?
well, what do you
Yes.
mean?
Yeah.
Well, it just depends by
Wait.
what you
Cheating is
mean by
cheating.
that.
What are you doing online?
Right. Are we
What are
phone
you
boating?
doing
Are
online?
we phone boating? Cam sex
Right.
too?
Cheating is
It's
cheating.
like
Are
it's
you
like the
meaning
going back to that thing with the hanging out with your boy your man friend. No, you don't do that. The
well?
same
It's like
thing with
what is
online
that?
dating. Anything can happen.
Yeah. But is it a big deal
Online
because they're
dating.
not
So what
really
is
touching
that?
you? They're not physically touching you. But is that?
What is online
Cheat.
dating?
We're
It's only
gonna
a car ride away.
we're gonna
Cheating is
hey,
cheating.
we're
A
gonna
big spin for me.
hey
TJ?
we're gonna yes.
Yeah, and I've got a question for the lads. Yeah, you're walking down the road with your missus. Some geezer's walking up, looking at your missus. Are you more offended because you're jealous of the missus, or the fact that the cunt thinks you can look at her while you're walking next to her?
That's a him issue. That's a him issue.
No, 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 no. That's what it says to the fellas.
For
Yeah,
the fellas, who wants the
yeah.
fellas answer?
Nah, looking ain't bothering me, man.
Hold on, say that one more again. I was paying attention, but I wasn't.
You're walking down the road with your missus. Some geezer's walking up. He's fucking got ugly now. All of my, really being totally obvious in what he's doing. Are you more offended because he's looking at the missus, or are you more offended because you're walking next to her and he thinks you're some cunt that won't turn round and fucking and say anything? What offends you the most?
It don't
No,
offend me
well,
as long as he don't step. As long as he don't
exactly.
step, we all
Yeah,
right, man.
Well, the
Yeah,
Right,
second
that
one with
part.
that
me,
part. I'm with more on that.
I'm with Mo
Cause you
100%
too.
you can look
second
all
one.
you want to. You ain't
well,
one thing
that
about
happened
this
to
life.
me.
You never gonna stop nobody from looking, male or female.
Exactly.
Are
But
No,
you
when
guys
but
are
when
you
you
guys
cross
flattered
the
when other
line of
men?
having a
Mhm.
conversation,
I was just gonna
Mm.
say, that, it
that
happened to me.
then the landscape change.
Uh huh.
Like, hey,
Are you guys
you know what I
flattered when
mean?
other men think your woman is hot?
Wait,
I
hold
was.
on,
yeah,
I
boo,
yeah.
was.
hold
Yeah.
on, boo. I want to welcome Arnisha to the
Hey,
stage.
Arnisha.
Nene,
Arnie.
what's up, Nene?
Hey y'all. Crackhead, what's up?
Gotta say, boo, my missus is hot. My missus
You already
gone out
know,
on nights
Nene.
with blokes and women. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but
So
that,
you guys are flattered when people think your woman's hot. You all say yes
yeah,
to
Yeah.
yeah.
that.
I've
Of
only ever had
course.
one incident. The only reason I'm saying that is because I had one incident with some prick walking up as if he and trying to catch the eye, and you know what they're doing because you're a bloke, you can see what they're doing. Everyone has a sly look. When some geezer's not bothered whether you're seeing him look continuously, that's different. You're taking a piss out of me now. So
Or if it's
it's me you're
continuous,
dealing with, not him, not
it's
her.
blatant.
Say that again.
Basically, he's trying to play you like a punk.
He's
Like you're
trying
Right.
to,
not gonna
yeah,
say
definitely,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
different.
so well, this is what my question is. So I'm saying, but that's what offends me the most. That's what will make me bang the cunt out. Not
Right.
because
Right.
not because of he's looked at my missus, because he's looked at me and he's seen that I've seen he's doing it, and he thinks that's still okay. And I've only done it once. I've only done it once, and we've been together 32 fucking years. But some people can just be a bit too cocky.
Yeah, but it ain't worth going to jail. Cause you go to jail, he gonna
Fuck
fuck
going
your
to
wife.
jail. There's no law if it comes to that. No, fuck the
But
law.
Right, right.
aren't you with your woman because you know that other men want her, but
Of
only you can
course.
have her type shit?
Yep. That should be there the same way.
Yeah.
Right. That part.
That goes
But
back to my
all that other
original
stuff, it ain't
statement.
worth going to jail, man.
Yeah,
Like,
that
Nah.
goes back to my original point. Nobody wants someone that nobody else wants.
Right. Right.
I turn around and smile at him like, that's right.
And there's no
Exactly.
gun to their head. Like if they want to go, they want to go. There's no gun to their head. Like I hate when people say they stole my man, they stole my woman. No, he wanted to go
No, no,
or
no.
she
Yeah,
wanted to go.
that ain't
Yeah.
working
Exactly.
already.
That's on
see,
Yeah.
them.
that's
That's
the
on them,
thing.
yeah.
That's what some men and women choose not to understand. You cannot make someone stay that don't want to stay.
Nope.
No, no.
That's
Exactly.
something
Cause
that,
I've been through that, and I try to like
me
take my
too.
life over somebody who wanted anybody else but me, and it's not worth it.
Yeah,
Man,
that's
look here.
No.
God created way too many men and women for me to be shooting. Man, hell, God,
Plenty of
no,
fish.
no,
Plenty of fish, girls.
no.
Throw out your bait, okay?
yeah. Heartbreak though is like a real physical condition. It hurts. So it's like, I'm not saying you should do that, but it's the lowest. Um, I mean, I'm sure everybody here has been like that low, that hurt. And if you haven't, oh, lucky you, because I got a friend of mine, he's 55 years old. He's never been heartbroken and he's never been in love. I'm like, well, I don't know if that's good or bad,
Wow.
No.
you know?
It's not good. It's
He
not good.
lying. He lying. They ain't good at
He's
all.
hurt.
Cause I promise you, he been heartbroken some kind of way, shape, or form. That I promise you, guaranteed.
There's a
Whether he believe
50-50
whether he
ratio of
believe or not.
There's a reason why he is the way he is.
He's
Right,
probably been
whether he
hot.
believe in love or not.
He's probably heartbroken that he could never be with a certain woman, or he couldn't approach her, or he didn't have the battle to approach her,
Right.
and
Yeah.
that's probably heartbroken for the whole time he's knew her. You know what I mean?
Okay, this
So
one's for the fellas, and then we'll do the ladies. Your biggest turn off in a woman off the top of your head.
She passed gas in front of me.
Yeah,
Man, it's an
What?
outfit
Stop it.
in.
that's
What are
cool.
you talking about?
I'm just
No,
saying.
no.
We asked
Are
the
you
question.
serious, Mo?
Keep
Okay.
it,
No.
Yes,
keep it lady.
because I like to
Keep it
lick my
ladylike.
girl. I like to lick my girl ass. I like to be nasty with my girl.
Mm-hmm.
In the
If you know what I'm
shower.
saying, she'll. Yeah,
Okay,
but
Mo.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but come on, man.
Oh,
She ain't
shit.
gonna shut down her
Okay, wisdom?
digestive
do you know what it
tract for
is with
you,
me?
bro.
Anger. Do you know when they screw the face up in anger?
That's
I'm
what
saying,
showers
That's
are
fucking
for,
anger.
my guy.
oh yeah, but you never been with a girl, bro. She go blow the bathroom up, and you don't hear the shower running, and she come back out walking around the house like she did just blow it up.
You want a
Wow.
bit of
Oh
this?
yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Man, I got
Hygiene,
some
baby.
stories for you.
That's a different
Hygiene.
story though. That's a different story. You said just passing gas. You know what I'm saying? That's that's fine if I'm not smashing or anything like that. Like I got a wife, man. I see her do a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I, I had
But
a I had a hot
but
I
but
have
she
a hot boss,
but
and
she's very clean though. She's very
That's
yeah,
good.
clean.
That's good.
She,
she has a
she's very
bidet in her
clean.
bathroom. I was like tripping out.
Oh,
I was like,
really?
what?
That's handy. That's
I'm in
handy.
love. And she's hot.
That's slick. Yeah, that's slick.
I just fell in love with her. I was like, yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, don't you
yeah.
guys take a shower? Don't you prefer the person's clean before you have sex with them, like rinse off or something?
Hell yeah. I
Depends
like
where
Exactly.
we are.
I like my girl RTG, ready to go at all times.
See, that's the
RTG.
one,
RTG.
Mo. That's the one.
Ready
That
to go
part.
at all
That part.
times, because I don't need, because I hate when you go to kiss on a girl and she's like, baby, hold on, let me go freshen up. Like, motherfucker, why ain't you fresh
Yeah,
already?
you knew I was coming. Be prepared.
Right.
Yeah,
I
You know
don't
what I'm
like making
saying?
appointments. I don't like making appointments. It's either there on the
Right.
time or nah.
yeah.
Ready to go at all times.
I hate when a dude has dirty sheets and a dirty bed and it smells. Ugh, you know, it's gross.
Yeah, I
But you
bet.
I don't
still
like
go
it.
through it, Boot, yeah? You still do it.
No, no. I'll just do it on the floor. I don't care.
You say, mate, I don't like your sheets, but fuck it, let's get
We're
on
gonna
with
end
it.
up anyway.
I dated this girl, right? I dated this girl. She used to come home from work. As soon as she come home from work, she go to the bathroom and blow it up. And then she come walking in the living room with her
Oh, hot gems.
with her pants unbuckled and sit down
Oh,
on the couch talking about how your day. I was like, you
is she
nasty
Al Bundy?
motherfucker. The shower right there. You're
Peg,
supposed to take off.
yeah, peg.
You're supposed to take off all that. I
Do a
start running.
handstand.
I start running the shower before I flush.
You're hilarious, Mo.
Yeah, man, y'all laughing at my pain, yo.
Oh, you are so funny. Oh,
I broke
shit.
up with a girl one time because she forgot to flush the toilet.
Oh man,
Oh, shit.
I went into the
Oh,
bathroom.
was it the
Exactly.
little pebbles or the big man dookies?
No, bro, check this out. So I'm dating her, right? So she live in a neighboring city, and the school that I went to was in her city, and I had like a 9 o'clock class, and then I had like a 2 o'clock class. So I would always go by her house to chill in between classes. So she called me. Was like, hey, I was like, yo, I'm going by the crib, to chill before class, between classes. She was like, all right. On my way there, she calls me back. She was like, oh, hey, babe, do me a favor. Promise me before you use the bathroom, you flush the toilet because they had messed up her water or something that day and they was working on the water. So I was like, all right, paid no attention. Went to Bojangles, had me a large iced tea, and on the way to oh damn, hold on a second.
What about she's had a shower, everything's all right, then you get to the toilet and the stains are all over there. But she's had a shower. The problem between them two?
no, no. You want to hear something really fucked up? My friend, I probably told somebody this already, but my boss is in love with my friend. You would swear they were together, like if you
Okay,
seen
my
them out.
bad. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, and then so I was told her the dude's like he's well together. I'm talking $5,000 suits, the whole nine. I go, why don't you like him? And she goes, because one day I went in the office, he was bent over the filing cabinet and he had skid marks. I'm like,
Oh
no.
hell no,
Oh no!
no, no. So I
It
go
makes
to
you
the
She's
act
like,
anyway.
yes. I'm like, oh,
so I go to the crib, right? And I was running in the house because I had to pee bad as hell. I forgot what she said, and when I lift up that toilet,
Mm.
everything that you can imagine was in that motherfucker. She had a pad in
ew,
there,
ew.
blood, piss, shit.
Oh my
Everything was in
god.
that
It
toilet.
looked like a
And
hamburger
you,
and a hot dog all in one.
right, right. And you
Well,
talk about turned off. I was never able to.
turd. He was turned off.
Right, I was scarred. Right, I was scarred for life with
We're
that
never
shit. Like,
turned back
I
on.
could. Right, I could never like she noticed we won't have I won't doing like oral. I wasn't sucking on her no more, licking her ass and none of that. I wasn't. And so she asked me. She was like, I can't. Every time I go down on you, I see that toilet. Fuck me up, yo.
Oh, Mo.
I see it. I see it right now.
Smell
What
it?
about the smell, Mo? What, say the toilet was clean, but it fucking stunk.
He
But it
smells
stunk
it
in there.
right now.
Oh my!
How can we help you heal, Mo? How can we help you heal?
Yeah,
Just take
yeah.
it.
By
So
by
you go in there
promising,
and it smells like a dog's behind.
how by
Do
promising
that.
me that you shower after every shit.
Yes, I do.
You know what I'm saying? That's therapy. And if you do shit while you at work, as soon as you get home, do not collect $200. Do not pass. Go right to the shower.
Yeah,
Yo.
yeah. That's funny.
I don't, under- I don't understand how people do that nasty ass shit. Yo.
Okay, ladies, what's one of
My
your
sons,
turn
I
ups?
actually taught my son to do that. Both of my boys, they as soon as they go, they ready to jump in the shower. So I do understand you both
Right,
what
and
you're
then you
saying.
got I know, boo. I'm sorry, but then you got these nasty ass women that say the same nasty ass shit. Oh, but I carry baby wipes in my purse. That's just smearing it. That ain't lifting and removing.
It's just masking it.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Oh, this
I
baby
just don't
wipes, that shit
understand.
clean. Running water is the only way
No.
to clean that thing.
We
Running
we
Hot
water
water,
lifts,
hot water and
Soap
soap.
and
right.
water. Soap and
Lift
Yeah,
and
water.
remove. Lift and
lift and
we just
remove.
remove.
gonna throw. We not
Right.
gonna
Get us
just
some
put it on the
domestos
women.
bikes, Mo.
Like
Get us some
Fucking
if
domestos
Karate
you
bikes.
Kid,
dry,
wipe on, wipe off type shit.
Wipe
No.
on,
if you
wipe
dry,
off.
if you dry wipe,
Wipe on, wipe
yo,
Boy, yeah. Practicing
if you
on.
kung fu
dry
on her.
wiping, you a nasty motherfucker.
Wipe on, wipe
Right.
off.
At least run the
Like how the fuck do you
It's
dry
It's
gonna
a
be
wipe?
your
market.
PTR.
at least take a
Get the fuck out of here
at
with
least
that
run the
shit.
paper towel under the sink or something. Do something.
Put some
Wait,
water on
wait,
it.
wait! Don't be telling my tricks. Yes, the
Oh
paper
my god,
towel
I'm gonna
under the
wet my
sink
pants,
and the
Mo.
peroxide
Man,
for
if I
real.
Make sure you clean them, boo. Make sure you
if I
clean
Yeah,
them.
have if I have to take a shit in public, like I'm at work right now. If I got a shit here, man, I'm getting like a whole thing of toilet paper running it under this. I mean, paper towels running it under the sink and everything.
fucking air freshener.
Right. And as soon as I get
Exactly.
home, as soon as I get home, I'm in the shower.
I'm glad to
I
know
don't
that
care
you're
what's
clean,
going
Mo.
on.
I'm very glad to know that you're
Man,
sanitary.
man, I'm sorry, y'all, but I don't know how y'all be.
No, no, that's number
No,
one.
you
Right.
right.
But I'm sorry. I know
No,
you was
that's
about to ask the
hilarious.
ladies.
No, you're funny as hell.
No,
No, you can talk whatever you want.
that's real talk, no more. I
Oh
ain't gonna
shit,
lie,
that's why I
that's real
invited Mo.
talk.
He's
Paper
around.
towels, a little thing of peroxide, whatever you gotta do to
Right.
keep that thing right.
Peroxide.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
man.
Yeah, man, to keep everything balanced, man. The peroxide, man. You ladies need to
Yeah.
learn. You know,
Yeah, it's how
it's
you
hot in
clean up a
Texas.
crime scene, that's for sure. You don't
It's
use
hot
Mhm.
in
bleach.
Texas, man. You don't want to be caught sweating down there and yeast infections and all that.
Right.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I live in the
If you can
South. That
smell yourself, there's a problem.
man, I can.
Whoa.
Yes,
I live in the South, man. That humidity. Ooh.
yes. That's what I'm talking about. You know, the hydrogen
Sticky.
peroxide, there's oxygen in there. You need to let it breathe. You know what I'm saying? Give it some O2. You know what I'm saying?
And get yourself some baking soda. Just pour a little cap when you take a bath. Get some,
Exactly.
pour a little bit into it.
I'm
I
trying to
Hmm.
tell
tell
you
you,
something.
fellas, if she said that nasty ass shit, oh, I got baby wipes. Oh man, leave her ass alone, yo.
Mm,
Baby
mm.
wipes.
Right, like
That's
that shit got them really clean in that motherfucker.
I have a
Yeah,
I
those
have
are
a
for
question.
babies.
I have a question. I have a
yeah.
question for the
Okay.
ladies. What do y'all think about dishing every month after your cycle.
About what?
A must.
About what?
Huh?
I think you can overdo it about dushing.
Oh,
I
douching's
think
not
you
really
can
good for
overdo
you.
it, but yo, it's not. But I must do it after my cycle has
Uh,
completely ended. I like to start off with a clean slate.
That's what I'm saying. That's the
Yeah, there's a
only.
lot of ways to do it too, though.
Yeah, that's when you take that bath with the
Do a
with
handstand in the shower.
The sitz bath.
a,
The sitz
a
bath.
little hold on. That's when you take that bath with a little apple cider vinegar, a cap of apple cider
Hmm.
vinegar and some baby powder. That'll do it too. But if
Damn,
you
well,
just taking showers,
Neutralize it.
yeah, you gotta dush
Neutralize.
man, what
after
are we
that
doing?
cycle.
What are we doing? Stripping paint? God damn.
No, no, the apple cider
Or
vinegar is
toss the
on
salad.
point. Yeah, a little baking soda or some Epsom
Or
salt. You know, some
toss the salad.
magnesium.
Ooh.
We growing flowers. We got some Epsom salt. You know what I'm saying? That magnesium in that water. Yeah,
Magnesium.
My uncle told me if
that's
that
what it
motherfucker,
is. You can use that shit as fertilizer, man.
my
Epsom
uncle
salt.
told me if that pussy smell like fruits and berries, leave that shit alone, bro.
Hmm.
She trying to hide something.
Hmm.
She trying to hide
That
something.
vaginosis.
Mm-mm.
Shit.
Pussy,
No,
Oh,
pu-
you
pussy,
That
sm-
pussy's supposed to that
It
pussy.
pussy's
smells
supposed
like
to
trout.
smell
Do
like
without.
nothing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 98% soap and water and 2% pee.
what are your thoughts on squirters?
They're fun.
Ah man, I love squirters.
I'd rather have a screamer though.
A screamer over a squirter. Which? What about you, Bernard? A screamer or a squirter? The fifth on that one. Mo,
Y'all, yeah. Let me tell you something about squirters.
tell me.
All of y'all can do it. All of y'all can do it. Y'all just the man ain't hit that spot yet.
Yep.
Every woman can squirt.
Really? Hmm.
And that's a
Yeah.
I,
fact.
I was writing. Boo, do you know what I love? Well, you know what I
What?
love? I like a laugher. I like to have a laugh in bed. We have a giggle. We have a crack. You know
Yeah.
what
Have fun in
I
bed.
mean?
I agree.
Yeah,
If you can't
yeah.
have fun in the funnest place on earth, you're in the wrong place,
Some people think
right?
it's weird when you start laughing.
Yeah, they
I love
do.
it. I love it.
You gotta laugh.
Yeah,
You gotta be
no,
comfortable.
not
What about?
wrong.
Don't you hate the dude that just intently stares the entire time at you? That freaks me out.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
Well,
women that laugh when they're orgasming. You know what I mean? So I enjoy it.
Why do guys like the squirters though? I'm always fascinated with this. What's the catch? What's so great about it? Because you're doing your job
I've
right.
never had
Cause
one, so
they,
I don't
cause they
know.
do it. It's up to them to
It it it
bust.
it's just it's just like it's like gratitude. Like good job, you're doing a wonderful job.
Uh huh. Okay.
I I've got to say, if I'm down there and it happens, no, I want to have sex. I don't want to be waterboarded. Do you know what I mean? That's what
You
it
know, a lot of it's
comes
piss anyway. A lot of it's piss for real.
down. Yeah.
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 It's 70% piss,
Yeah. Mo doesn't like that. Mo does not like that. Note to self. Remember.
but they can't help it. They
Wait, what
can't
happened?
help it.
Do you like the
They
squirter? Do you
do it
like a
like
Drink
squirter,
lots of
Mo?
As long as you
water.
don't do it in my mouth, you're all right.
I mean, yeah,
Drink lots
yeah,
of
like old boy said, as
water.
long as it ain't in my
Okay.
mouth, you know what I'm saying?
Even though it's 70% piss, Mo, you don't have a problem with that.
Drink lots
I
of
mean,
water.
Too
I
much
mean,
water.
Yeah, you don't want no concentrated piss in your mouth. You know, just strong
You want that
ammonia. Just
orange
drink
juice
lots of
fist.
water.
it depends, cause some women act like they can't control it, and some women act and do it on purpose.
nah, they can't
Uh huh.
control it.
I've never done it. I
Some
have
of
no
them,
idea.
Some
some of
girls
them can't
be
Good
control
to
riding,
it.
admit it though.
some girls be riding the dick and just
It
jump off it and start peeing, you know, and
it depends on what position you got them in. Some
right.
of them like
You
you
gotta have
said,
their legs behind their head.
just jump out of it and start squirting and shit
And
because
then it all
they're
depends
not gonna
also,
squirt. Why?
are we at my house or we at
They're
her
not. go-
house?
They're not gonna. They're not
Right.
gonna
Yeah.
squirt. They're not gonna squirt while you're inside them. You have to
Mm-mm.
pull out for it to shoot.
Gotta unplug it.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Huh.
But are we at my house or we at her house? Are we in my
We're
living room where my kids play? Or are we, you know what I'm saying? Where we at? Where your pissy ass?
fucking shit.
Have some kind of decorum. Shit.
That nigga said, "Are we in the living
Right.
room where
I
my
got
kid
I got
plays?"
Right.
I got I got
Mo needs to know
Everybody closing.
details. Mo needs
Yeah.
details first.
Hey,
yo, I got some ill
Stay my
stories
home.
about girders,
Yeah.
but
Mm.
it's inappropriate. I'm a married man, but I got a lot of those stories.
Bet you do. It's interesting. I've never
I know
done
y'all
it.
married y'all married people nasty as hell,
Yeah, yeah.
Nasty as
Okay,
hell.
ladies, you walk into a dude's house. You're coming over to hang out, right? For the first time, let's just say. And what's the one thing you see in his apartment where you're just like, hell no, I'm out?
Roaches.
Roaches, yeah, that's been on my mind. Fuck that. Now,
I'm sorry,
even
it's
my
for the
friend's
ladies,
house,
I
they're
know,
like, "No."
but they took too long.
The
I was just on my
bathroom,
mind.
No, you guys can
Ladies, y'all
answer
go
too.
ahead.
It's okay.
yeah, like Mo
No,
said, the
that's
bathroom.
different.
Want that
What you mean, say,
bathroom?
roaches? Yeah,
Bathroom.
That
if your
yeah.
bathroom ain't clean, man, I got a thing about a clean toilet. I can't just sit my ass in. See, I sit to do everything. I sit to piss. I sit to take a shit. I can't sit on your toilet. I got to go home. Okay, I
Yeah.
need to go where I can sit. And your shit looking jacked up. I'm not fit to stay there too long. I'm just saying, you
Hey,
know.
but I ain't gonna lie to you, young lady. You come over my house talking that shit, I'm gonna put you to work. I'm gonna give you a mop and a broom and some spray and be like,
Baby, if you,
get the
ain't
cleaning.
nothing wrong with it.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
got some
Like,
bleach. You got some
right.
common. I mean, I clean
Right.
that bad boy so I can
Because
stay.
if I come over your house and I see your bathroom doorknob is all loose, I'm gonna fix it. You know
I
what I'm saying?
There
appreciate
you
it. I
go.
So
sure do.
yeah.
Yes,
I got a
Lord.
honey-do
So
If
if,
you're
list for you,
dripping
Mo.
my shower, gonna fix that
There
too,
you go.
sweetheart.
so if you over my house, you see something dirty, don't complain. Clean that
What
shit.
about when you go to a
Man,
dude's house and he's not even prepared? He got nothing to drink. He got nothing. His bed's a fucking mess. He got like nothing to offer you. Like not even well planned. I hate that. Like you know somebody's
Inst-
coming over. Get ready. Be prepared.
nine
Instacart.
times out of ten,
If his
I'm trying to
bed
tell you.
dirty,
Instacart.
his bed got to be
Shit.
made
Be,
Yeah,
up.
I hate dirty
And I
bed.
don't want to
I
see
before
no
hate
dirty
that.
ass. Oh,
before me and my wife got
I
married
agree.
too. When she used to, when she used to pull up, I used to have dinner cooked, everything. I used to have drinks ready, bed made up, house smelling good.
Yeah,
Got some
that's how you get
candles
pussy.
lit.
That's how you get some pussy. Come on.
I
That's
got
called
I got
foreplay.
I got some blunts rolled. We about to get it in.
Do you got a brother? That's what I'm trying to
All right.
figure
Boy.
Oh yeah,
He has
oh
only
yeah.
Magnum,
A
baby. Only
brother?
Magnum.
Yeah, I got a brother, but
Do you have a brother?
he's he, he's kind of occupied right now.
That's all right.
Hey,
She'll
but
wait.
bruh,
She'll
you know
wait.
what?
Shit.
But
I'm
bruh, you know what
good.
I hate about that though? Bruh, you know what I hate about that? Like if we do everything you just said, but then when we go over her house, we expect the same thing, but
Ah.
nah, we gotta take her ass out to eat.
Mm-hmm.
No, no.
Hey,
Ain't
Oh
Aaron.
nah
ain't
nah
no
Gotta
oh
food
pay
ready
the
nah
when we
bills.
get there.
I'm not a big
She at the
nah.
door
When I
waiting for to go
That's
out.
because we got an all-you-can-eat
oh
buffet,
nah
Mo. See?
nah when I used to go to when I used to go chill with her, I used to get the same
Nasty
treatment.
ass boo.
Like she used to take rose petals. She used to take rose petals and make she used to spell out "I love you" in rose petals across the bed and
Oh
have
my
the
God.
candles
You're
lit
giving me a cavity, man. You're giving me a cavity.
with with the
Hey,
fucking
Aaron.
candles lit, dinner ready, all that.
That's still
She do
funny,
the same
man.
What
shit.
up, boo?
That's
And this
up.
was on a normal day, not just Valentine's.
Yeah, it was a normal day. One time I came home from work and she had did it again. You know what I'm saying? And she had lingerie on and every motherfucking
And you
goddamn
married her, right?
thing. Hell yeah.
I ain't
That's
mad
a
at you.
smart man.
I ain't never had a woman give me roses.
What?
Really?
Hey, when I was a young dude, I had this girlfriend, and she really liked me. I think she liked me more than I liked her. And I went to pick her up one time, and she made this collage of what our future life would look like. I mean, it was sweet, right? But that shit freaked me out so bad. It was like literally one of the reasons why I broke up with her. And now I look
Yeah,
back on it, I'm
that's
like, damn, she was sweet, but I don't know, it was just too
You
much.
you saw them kids in that collage. It was like
took it
hell
crazy.
no.
Man, she put a house, like all kinds of shit. I'm like, I'm 20,
Dog,
like we
picket
flipping.
fence. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wishful thinking. That's where you say too much.
Like Dave Chappelle, man, save that bitch for your later life.
Say that bitch for later.
I do
Right.
like Dave. Dave
Later,
is
like
real,
He like
right?
say that is for later.
Bro, real talk. Yeah, her mom was like, y'all could move, you could move in, y'all could live downstairs. I was like, nope,
uh-uh.
Oh shit.
nope.
Mom sound
They
like
were
she
looking
was
at
trying
a
to
meal
get some
ticket.
too.
That was a meal ticket right there.
Yeah, man,
She, they're looking for a supporter.
I might have married her, bro.
Nah, I did, man. I was just dirty. I would drive like she would literally wait by the window for me. That's how much how hung up she was. And I didn't know what I was. I was just a young, dick. So I would roll by her house with other girls in my car and shit, like she couldn't see me, like just dirty, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember my boyfriend tried that, and I told him, them two broads I saw you with, they gonna be your baby mamas. Then they wound up being his baby mama. So he calls me the Oracle now.
You putting it on people.
In the
Who's
name of Jesus,
who's that
okay?
You
talking,
said in the
Chandra?
name of Jesus.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Well, you can't play with folks, man. You can't,
No,
you
you
know,
can't.
he trying to be playing. Well, one of the baby mamas, she's now my baby mama. I told him don't talk to her because you just make her upset. So that's my baby mama now. But
These women out here nowadays will kill your ass.
that's what I'm saying. So I really cut for her. She's
Dante
strong,
Culpepper.
resilient woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want him upsetting her. So as women, we should fix each other's crowns,
Was
right?
that McNabb? I think it was McNabb.
McNabb.
Damn, you
Yeah,
don't hear
yeah.
that at all. The fixing of each other's crowns. That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, she's a good woman. I see why he was attracted to her, but he just didn't have a plan. He just had all these women that was interested in him. And he just smashed them all, and it was like, dude, what are you doing? And we were friends first, so my when I approached the situation, it's like, no jealousy, no hate. I'm talking to you friend to friend. You cannot do women that way because not every woman is going to be like me. Some are going to be vindictive. They're going to come get your ass because you out here doing wrong. You wrong as hell.
Yeah, I never played with motherfuckers' feelings like that, yo.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit be coming back.
yeah,
Fact.
yeah.
For real.
I'm not too big on karma, but I am big on that type of shit right there. Cause the last thing I want is that motherfucker I really am in love with to go out there and do me that same way.
Mhm. It's been
And you
done
be
to me. That's why I wouldn't do it to
right,
anybody.
and motherfuckers be fucked up for life over that cheating shit, yo.
Hmm.
You wanna fuck somebody
Yo,
up for
for
life?
life.
Cheat on their ass, yo.
Hmm.
That shit'll echo in
That's why I
every
mean
relationship moving forward, bro. Real talk.
I'm not trying to throw the Bible in there and all that, but to me, there's a reason why that's the only reason you could get a divorce.
Hmm. Infidelity. It's illegal in California.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
reason why
I
that's the only
agree.
way.
I'm in a
I
military.
I
See,
I agree
adultery will get you
because
kicked out the military.
There's two
yeah,
ways you
I
can marry
I
somebody else: infidelity or that motherfucker die.
yeah,
Yeah.
I agree because that's the only thing that I can't accept. Like I could deal with all the other silly shit, but yeah, if you cheat on me, you might as well just kill yourself. Like I ain't fucking with you no more.
I don't know.
Like straight up.
Hey,
That's a
Very
boo.
breach of
doable.
contract.
Hey, boo. You hear that, right? Where'd she go? I needed her to hear that.
Yeah. She heard me say
See,
that before.
that's why I've been abstinent for some time. I show any future partners that I have self control. It ain't that serious out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live and live life more abundantly. I'm not trying to. Mm-mm, that's crazy. You
There's
don't
some.
know what these folks
Hey,
got.
this might sound crazy, but people so fucked up out there, the headache almost ain't even worth the sex. Like real talk, man.
I'm trying to tell you,
Hmm.
because once you hit and you get in the car to drive home, you don't forgot the feeling already. You're like, man, what the hell did I do
Especially if
all
you're
that
drunk.
for? Hey, you're like,
What
man,
did
what
you
the?
say, Mo? What did you say, Mo? Boo? Did you hear me? You said
Yeah, you heard what he said, right?
no. I was with a patient. What did you say?
Hey, the worst. Hey, don't ever cheat. Basically, don't ever cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever
I'm
cheat.
gonna get busted.
Yeah, cause ain't no coming back from
Correction.
that. See, when they say I'm gonna say this again, I said it before. When they say for better or for worse, to death do us part,
Hmm.
they mean keep the vows.
Yeah.
That's what better or worse means. They mean keep the vows. That don't mean you get to go out and cheat and I'm like, oh, and forgive you. Nah, you fucked up one of the vows. So you that's a breach of
And
contract.
that's a
Your
shame
ass
nobody
is out
takes
of
the
here.
vows seriously anymore. It's a shame. I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So
There's people out there that take them serious, but I mean, with this hookup culture, it's becoming less and less about commitment and more about the individual person's needs. You know, selfish shit. But yeah,
No natural affection for each other.
Yeah. How do you keep the spark alive? Anybody know?
uh,
Keep
Gender roles.
dating. Keep dating.
I'm gonna tell you like Chris Rock said, you gotta recycle the pussy. You, you,
nah, that's horrible
I
advice.
think you should keep
nah,
dating.
you gotta,
Whatever you did
you gotta,
to get your spouse, you keep up the same behavior as often as
Yeah.
possible.
Never get comfortable. Never get comfortable.
Remember why you fell in love, they say, right?
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
You gotta, yeah, like me. I've been slacking a little bit. I'm guilty of that because me and my wife we used to go on picnics, shit like that. Like we used to do a lot
Women
of
love
things, but I'm
affection, little
working.
things like that. Hmm.
Yeah, but I've been working a lot. She been working a lot. We got different hours because we used to have the same hours. We used to work at the same job, so we was always together.
I remember my friend
So
said to me one time, foreplay should last all day, and she's not talking just sexual.
yeah. She, it's taking out the
Exactly.
trash. It's handling the business.
absolutely,
It's
but
not just touching
I
things.
now
like
she working.
conversation. You act like you
Now
ain't
she
got no
working human
conversation for me.
resources at another
That
job,
too.
and I work the night shift. So we gotta spend time on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? Because like right now, she sleep, and when I go to bed, she gonna be going to work. You know what I mean? Our weekends is our time, but we try to make the best of it.
Yeah, it's important you have date night too. I think you have to have that date night and stay connected, if possible. Make time. You have to make time for it, right?
It's a job. It's your job to make it work.
Because, if you don't
Otherwise,
keep your man happy, someone else will.
Yep. Yep. It's a two-way street.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
See, even with dating, I used to like to we plan a movie night and we go see a movie. He pick one week, I might pick one the next week, and then after the movie we go have dinner and we sit and we talk about the movie and stuff. Just engaging with one another. I think that's really important. And after a while, if you don't engage with your partner, you don't get to know them. People grow and change. You don't want to grow apart.
I think that a lot of men think that we're so worried about money, but I'm not. I'm not like that. I'm not materialistic, whatever. But I know there are a lot of women that are. But you can have fun just not spending any money, really, if you like to be around the person. But I've met so many men think that we're just all about money. I know a lot of women are, but I don't know what you guys think.
Nah, because
Mhm.
I agree with that because like when we first got together, like we wasn't spending no money. We would probably go grab a couple drinks, but like I said, we used to have picnics. We used to go to the man-made beach in Atlanta, and we used to walk through there, walk the trail, fuck around with each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we used to do a lot of things. Pull up on the Martin Luther King Center. You know what I'm saying? Take pictures and shit. Like yeah, we used to do a lot of free shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit. We used to just go up the
There
street to
is.
the motherfucking park. We used to just go up the street to the motherfucking park and just walk around the track, chill, light a blunt, and just chill and talk and shit, play music and shit.
Bro,
You
where you
know,
meet her
like
at?
Where you meet her
oh,
at,
I met
DJ?
her on oh, I met her. She came one. All right, the first day I met her, right? I met her. She was one of my sister's friends, and we both caught eyes. And I had just bought a bag of weed. I said, nah, y'all niggas go ahead. I'm about to politic this. So, anyways, after a while, I started going to her house. I used to sneak in her window. I was like 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? But we had lost contact after a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I haven't seen her Shit. Last time I seen her was 1998.
Oh, so this ain't your wife. This is somebody else.
Nah, this is my wife.
Oh,
Last time I seen her was 1998. So I was just on Facebook one day fucking around and shit, and I see a friend request. And I'm like, oh shit. So like I said, when she came to my house, I had dinner cooked, candles lit, and everything. And she still looked the same, and everything was the same. If you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying. So we just hit it off. You know what I'm saying. So mm, now here we are. I don't
I've
want
got
to
to.
say too much.
Man, I love the fact how when people really have a connection, right? That time does not take that connection away. And y'all could literally not see each other for 20 years and then see
Yeah, but
each
it's like
other.
it was
And
yesterday.
that vibe will pick right back up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've got to say, 32 years I've been with my missus now, and there's ups and downs, and there needs to be downs. There needs to be downs because if I used to say if I don't get my hands dirty, I don't appreciate them clean, and and the, and the same goes within a relationship, you know, and a sticky part of a relationship and getting through it is a whole new revitalization. It's a whole new supercharge to a relationship. And sometimes relationships can get into a position, into a state where they need revital. Even trauma can revitalize a relationship. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things as bad as that can be good for the relationship. But
Well,
we
emotional feelings, they're immediate. Bam, it comes right back to what you felt in the first day you saw them.
Yeah, there
Mm-hmm.
has to be down. There has to be down so that the battery always has to come out of charge to allow you to
Mm-hmm.
read. And
The
that's
How
fact
why
that
important is
that
sexual chemistry?
Check it though.
that can be the same as well, Boo. That can be the same. That comes side by side with it. That's what happens when you become too comfortable with each other. You think you
Mhm.
realise that things start are easing off more, and you realise that that you're possibly losing a bit of closeness or something like that, and it does need a reboost back up. And the best thing for the reboost is a near split up, is an argument, is a things like every one of my children have been born due to an argument, which shows there was only three arguments really in our career as partners, whatever you want to call it. But the thing is, that's what happens. That shows the revitalization you need when you're actually down there. Sometimes people that
Oh
sit
shit.
together and they do not argue and things like that, they live a miserable life. There's got to be
Yeah.
passion, and passion goes both ways. Love, hate goes both ways. And to see the one, you've got to go to the other.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
But
a
Yeah.
but
question
check
for the
this out
room.
though. But
Oh, go ahead.
check this out. See, we're both from Springfield, Massachusetts. I moved to Atlanta. She moved to Alabama. I didn't even know she was in Alabama.
damn,
So
my ex from
the whole
Springfield,
whole Springfield, Massachusetts or Springfield,
Springfield,
Illinois.
Mass.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I used to be out there all the time, out there in Chicopee and everything.
That ain't Springfield. That's Chicopee. But
Yeah, I
I know what
know.
you're talking about.
Yeah, but I've been in Springfield, all that shit. But go ahead, man. You
Yeah,
probably
but
know her ass too.
we both from Springfield, Mass. So we ended up moving out here, and we was like 4 hours away. I'm like, what the hell you doing in Alabama? She's like, what the hell you doing in Atlanta? And that's how it started. So we started seeing each other.
Oh
Ain't that
fuck.
crazy? Ain't that some crazy shit?
Hey, DJ, how old are you?
I'm 44.
Oh yeah, you know her, bro.
What block she from?
Aaron, I pressed the wrong button. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to move you down there. Come back
I,
up there. I
I should P,
apologize.
I should PTR her picture. I ain't gonna do all that though.
Okay, I got a question, fellas. My sons, their father's birthday is tomorrow. And like I said, we're still good friends. There's a lot of respect for one another, you know. And I want to surprise him. I want to hook him up. The This year has been a rough year for me, and him and his father have actually been very supportive to me and my sons when my dad passed away. And so I want to do something nice for him. You think that's going too far?
No,
I never
not
going
that you
too
have
far to
to,
do
but
something nice.
it's just
No.
nice. You
Yeah.
know, thoughtful.
You want
You don't
Yeah,
feel
thoughtful.
he's a good
obligated. But
he's
you're,
a
you
good
know,
he's a good guy. He's had to mature some. We went through some things like Bernie was saying. We went through some bad, and now we see the good in one another, and we
hmm
just try to support that.
well, there you go. That's part of the support, though. Did it for you.
Yeah, he did. He really did, and he's been asking family and friends, "What do you think if I marry Chandra?" Like he wants to make it right now because
Do you feel obligated or motivated to do that?
a little bit of both.
And do it.
Because this is someone that I know very well.
It's a
We've been through
balance.
ups and downs, yes, definitely. And then it would make everything complete with my children and we'd be a family again. And I think
Right.
we missed that. But we spent
Okay.
about
Oh,
13
you're
years
talking like
together.
hook back up?
We're talking about like
No.
marriage, like doing it right this time.
Oh, that's a whole nother story. Okay, gotcha.
But no, I mean, but I was talking about just maybe hooking up with him on his birthday
Oh,
and
giving him
just
some
kind of
poon
see
time for
what's
his
up.
birthday?
No, no,
Hmm.
no. He gonna have to work for that one. That's why I said the ring gonna have to come with that one.
Birthday
I'm a whole
sex?
different person too. All right. Now, if he do it right, the next year it might be on and popping, but not this year. No, no.
Shit.
But I've been really just kind of thinking about his proposition. I told him, if you serious, because he got married after we separated, but his wife is deceased now, and I was married before I had my kids, but I was separated. But my husband's deceased now, so I'm truly free to move on in my life.
Mm-hmm. I guess I would say, like, if you're on the same page, that'd be a good thing, right? So just,
I was gonna bring it back. You know?
I mean, there's a lot of women they like their independence. Um, they talk about they don't want a man running their lives and stuff like that. I don't feel that way. I've never felt that way. I think
They just hurt.
yeah, there's different
I
kind of
think men and
independence.
women, yeah, I think men and women coming together and building is a beautiful thing, you know. Uh, And so I wouldn't mind continuing to build with him. We built our entertainment careers together. So, why not continue to
And he's
build?
down with this too, right? So you're on the same page.
He's I've gotten calls from family and friends said, "What's going on? Are you and Michael gonna get married?" Okay, why? Because
Oh shit.
he asked, "What do you think if I married? If I married her, if we got back together?" He's been really talking to
You're a
people.
marrying kind of girl. You're a good girl, nice girl. So
Yeah, and he every time he speaks to me, I'll be like, "Hey, what's up? What's going on, fat ass?" I'll be shit. I'll be joking with him, and he's like, "I'm sorry. I lost the best thing I ever had," and I'm thinking, you don't have to apologize, man. It's water under the bridge.
hey, life is short.
Sean, are you telling me you're leaving me?
She's breaking up with you, Bernard. She's breaking up with you. Get over it,
No, actually,
please.
actually,
Break
I
up.
think he would
Listen,
love
Did you
me
break
say that's
up
your
to
because
baby
make up.
daddy?
Break up to
that's my
make up.
baby daddy. He wants to make an
Yeah.
honest woman
You're
out of
stuck
me,
with me,
girl.
Bernard. Oh, Lord. I'm just kidding.
I'm at work, so I missed some things. Like you said, you wanted to do something for his birthday.
Yeah,
She
we're
Like
wants to
gonna
like
do
bring.
bless his
something for his
game.
birthday.
Better drop it like it's hot.
Nah,
That's
not
some
like
crazy enough
that.
juice.
But at least
Birthday sex.
makes. I'll put it like this: reserve us a slot of time on that day to just go see what's up. Wish him happy birthday, chill with
There's
him and his fam,
there's nothing
because
wrong
I'm
with a
sure
birthday
John's gonna come
blowjob,
by.
Chandra. There's nothing. I'm just kidding.
Look at
I
you.
mean, do you guys
No, but
have that kind of
My birthday's on the 15th, January.
are you guys friends?
Yes, yes, we are very good friends. We were very good friends
Girl,
before we
bless.
had our
Is he
kids.
single?
Yes, he is. His
Girl, bless
wife
that
passed
man for
away.
his birthday. Take him out
There
to
you go.
dinner. Buy him
Birthday
something
BJ
that
never hurt anybody, Chandra. Never hurt anybody.
buy him something
Just kidding.
that
Why's
you know
everything
he
gotta be
likes
sexual, boo?
particularly.
Just because
That's
I'm a
Buy
that's
him
like
pervert.
some
that's
Sorry.
like hey, that's like Folgers in your cup.
I
Okay,
mean, because
that's the
I
best
know his
part
Cheers.
daughter
of
probably come
waking,
through,
yo.
and he's a grandfather, and I love to see him with his grandkids. Get a chance to spend time with
Give him
them
something to remember,
because
Chandra.
when we were
I
together.
say take him out to dinner with the kids and grandkids, right? Boom.
Mhm.
That's family time, right?
Hmm.
All
Yes.
right. So your gift needs to be personal. Something that you
Yes.
know that you got that that he loved when you guys were
Yeah.
dating.
Wear
Like if
something with
he
easy
loves a
access.
certain kind of cologne, then get that kind of cologne. Like don't go big, don't try to spend a lot of money, don't go buy him the new J's, like stuff like that. Like get him something very
Yeah.
personal. Like if you said like say he lost
Like
his
a reach
mama,
around.
get him a picture like printed out or a new T-shirt. I remember for
Yeah.
Mother's Day, my dude like he didn't. His mom
And
doesn't have a headstone, so what I did was I went and I called the people. I gave them the name, and the man walked me over there. I literally marked the spot with flowers, really pretty flowers, and then I gave him
Oh.
the portrait. Like that's something
oh,
special.
that's a
Like
gift, man.
you, yeah.
Wow.
So you like things like that really matter the most. That's definitely like the foreplay. You know what I'm
Man,
Well,
get that
I
saying?
man
Go.
some pussy with no
There
rubber.
you go. No, I was gonna say easy
I mean,
access, Chandra.
yeah.
Wear
I
something with
mean,
Mm.
easy access.
you gotta get to that point. Remember,
Make it
that's your
personal and
ex.
make it
Make
personal
it
with no
personal and
rubber.
swallow.
oh
Man,
I
y'all
got it's
foul.
my
Wow.
yeah.
A personal.
Listen, thank you, Queenie. Thank you, Queenie. That
Thank you,
really
Queenie.
matter.
That's a
Matter of
very
fact,
lovely idea. Yes. Don't ignore
matter
me,
of fact,
Chandra.
No,
Please ignore
I
me.
I
mean,
knew you stop it,
I
Boo.
like
Look at
Boo's
Boo's
idea
like,
though.
you see, he
You
would
know what's
too.
cool
I'm
is they
not gonna
got
lie,
such
he
a
would
they got
too.
such a long history of connection and just being in each other's presence is dope. And then
Man,
Finally.
not just
Yeah.
not just
we
that, but I was gonna say real quick, Sandra, that nothing is better than after the fact, after years after, somebody to
mhm.
come back and credit you for the greatness that you brought to a relationship, even if after the fact. That's always nice, man.
Yeah.
So I get you, and I know y'all super mature, but I think that your heart is in the right place, and you can hear in your voice
I
that you
agree.
got love for that man. Mm.
He's an
And now go
awesome
put the pussy in the right
musician.
place.
He's
Fucking
an
Mo.
awesome friend.
I highly recommend
He
no
would he would
Fire
underwear.
down
Just
below.
kidding.
he would love that.
Hey,
Hey,
yo,
He
take
definitely
take
would love that shit. Who wouldn't love that?
Easy
I think
take
access,
that's
take
my
Chandra.
Queen
number
to
Wear a
the
five.
side.
skirt. Wear a skirt.
That would be
Hey,
like
I
the
think
like the
homeboy at the
Man,
bottom, Mister.
Hey, Mr. Timothy. Timothy. Wait, can't see my eyes. I'm too
oh
fucking tired. How
just
are
show up
you?
with a warm apple pie.
Yeah, there you
how's
go.
everybody?
Hey, Raz.
how you doing?
I'm
Welcome
always
to the
blessed.
room, brother.
Wow.
Amen.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. Okay. So what? Yeah, I think you should. I agree with Aaron. Yeah, and everybody else. But you can hear the way that you feel about him in your voice. So
We
I'm
have
sure
so
it'll be
much
happy whatever
fun
you do.
together, man. Like even my oldest son, he's 23. He's on his own. Sometimes we'll be talking, um, me and my the father of my kids, and we'll be like, you know what? Have you talked to our son? He's like, no, I haven't talked to our son. And so we'll call him on three way, and our son will start crying like, man, I miss you guys, man. I miss you, mom. I miss you, dad. I miss how we used to listen to music together. You,
Oh,
because where he's at, the people don't really feel music like me and his dad feel music, and so that would be
really?
awesome. Maybe
Hey, if you
invite
can
my
share
son.
artistic things, I think that's a great connection there. So
We
yeah.
love sharing artists that we discover, or old school artists that we love. My son's their grandfather. My let me just give some name to this man. Mike's father is a sound engineer, and Mike is a drummer by profession. So he plays for church. He also does smooth jazz. So just sitting around listening to music, when the music really hits us, you can see how excited my little family gets. We all love music so much.
Do you guys have a song, right, that you guys have always listened to with kids?
Your song, like your song. You
A song, well,
With the kids though, with the kids.
with the kids, yes. Um,
Marvin Gaye.
gotta
Just kidding.
gotta be there by
Okay,
Michael Jackson, the Jackson Five when he was little. It's one of the first songs I taught my oldest son, and he loves to sing it when he's around
okay, so
us.
so this is what you do. This is the gift. Get him a portrait of your kid with maybe T-shirts that say "Best Dad," whatever the case may be, and then it's a company that takes songs and puts it into the frame.
Yeah, they do that. Hmm.
That's
Oh,
something really
Yeah.
special that every time he walks past that motherfucker, he's gonna think about you and them
Well,
kids.
yeah,
Hello?
you could do a striptease to the Jackson Five too. Just saying.
and you know what? And a while back, okay, like I told you, these girls he was messing with became his baby mamas. Well, he wound up going to jail at one point for back child support, and I took photos at the mall of me and his oldest son, and I sent them to him while he was sitting in jail because I really want him to understand that you have these wonderful kids. Even with me, take care of them. You don't have to control the narrative. But I still have those photos. Those photos at that time.
That's
It was
key.
it was just a time in his life where he was learning how to be a father.
Yeah.
And I think he did a great job. In the end, his kids love him. All
You're a
of them.
supportive woman, man. You know,
Dude,
Man,
she's
he
a
didn't
good
know
you're a
woman.
good
You're a
he didn't
good
know what
woman.
he
woman,
was
Sean.
Yeah,
doing, man. He didn't know he was just a kid
a
himself.
forgiving woman.
And I just wanted him to do right. Like I'm 3 years older than him. So when I had my son, I was 25. He was barely 22. He didn't know what he was doing. And three of them came in 1 year. And he's trying to keep all us women separated because he wanted to be in control. He's thinking, I'm the man, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do over here and then do over here and then do over here. No, you can't do it like that, boo. That's why marriage is such an institution. It's called, if you want to control what's going on in this woman's house, you need to be her husband. Otherwise, you have to allow her to be an adult woman. She placed herself in this position, and so she's going to run her house the way she sees fit. You cannot control her, you know? And when it came down to it, he thought about it. He was like, you know what? I want to be with you. And I was like, are you sure? And my son was maybe 2. He's like, yes, I know who I want to be with. I want to be with you. So for 13 years, we rode this thing out. And there was one mother in particular, she was very spiteful toward me. Oh my God. She didn't believe that I wanted to help her. It was so hard for her to believe that, one of his other baby mamas actually want to be kind to her. It wasn't until the end,
Oh
right
yeah,
before
that's foreign.
Yeah, it wasn't until the end, right before she died, she realized some things. Because when I broke up with him, he knew she wanted him so bad. He wound up going over there